Okay, good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. Let's see, this is week 17, day 6. Do you believe I've been at this 17 weeks, almost 18 weeks? To the people who said I was damaging my body, I would die, I was damaging my organs, bullshit. I want the world to know I'm still alive. I'm a little tired today, and I'll get into a little bit more of that a little bit later. But I feel fine. I just had met with my doctor, did some blood work, got the lab results. We'll cover that too. I've got a lot to cover the next couple of days. I'm not going to be able to do it all in one day. So have patience, because some of these next couple of videos are going to be long. My goodness, I've stirred up a hornet's nest when I said I'm considering stopping my current water fast for a week or two and then restarting. The very first question that I got from a lot of people would be, why? What is the purpose of starting a water fast for X number of weeks, stopping it for 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then restarting the water fast? Well, think about it. I mean, I'm honest with this on this channel. And I appreciate your questions and your comments and your perspectives and your views. So let me hear from you. But the answer is the reason why you start a water fast, and I always say for the first water fast, do it for a minimum of 4 weeks, okay? So that you can prove, not to me, because I already know it works, but so that you can prove to yourself that, hey, I can actually lose weight doing this. Now, why would you pause between water fasts? Why would you end it, pause for a week or 2 or 3, and then restart a new water fast? Because think of how you got fat. You got fat by shoving food in your mouth. Pizza, donuts, overeating, even salads, just stuffing salads into your mouth. You did that on a consistent basis, and you got fat. And so did I, by the way. I mean, let's face it, I wasn't fat, I was obese. You know my story. I mean, I finally woke up one day at 315 pounds and said I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I've done the blood work, I've gone to the doctors, I've done Jenny Craig, I've done Nutrisystem, I've done Ideal Protein. You buy the prepackaged foods. You give them your money and you lose weight while you eat their foods, and then you go back to eating normal and you gain all the weight back plus some more. Well, that doesn't work for me. Okay, that just doesn't work. So whenever you do a water fast, and the first one, your first water fast should be a minimum of 4 weeks. Okay. Now, why would you stop after 4 weeks if you're losing weight? You're going to stop after 4 weeks because you're trying to condition your body. So you stop after 4 weeks, and I've done this. I'm telling you literally what's worked for me. You stop after 4 weeks, and you go back to eating normal food for a week or 2, and then you start a new water fast. And what do you do when you start a new water fast? I don't even need to look at the responses. You all know what you do. The first 7 calendar days, no food, no liquids, no water, no coffee, no tea. Nothing is to pass between your lips. On day 8, you're allowed to have 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. Now, one thing I did do and one thing I didn't do that I regret is at 315 pounds, I did not have someone take a fat picture when I started my very first water fast, and I regret that to this day. So I have 90 plus of you on your own water fast. Make sure you hand your cell phone or your camera to a spouse, a friend, a co-worker. Have them take a fat picture of you. And once you do that, the next thing you need to do is to set a goal weight. Okay? My goal weight, and ultimately I will achieve this, is 198. I want to touch 198, and I think it would be exceptional if I could touch 188. Okay? But the reason you stop your current water fast after 4 weeks, your first water fast, is you give your body a period of time to adjust. And then after a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, ever how long you decide, you say to your body, okay, I'm going to start a new water fast. I'm not going to have any food, any liquids for 7 calendar days. And on the 8th day, until I reach my new goal, I'm only going to drink 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. Okay? And then you stay on your current water fast until you reach your next intermediate goal. And then you take a week or 2 or 3 off and you go back to eating normal food, not normal quantities. You are not allowed fast food. Okay? If you're going to eat food, eat healthy food. Come on, guys. You are not going to keep the weight off if you go to Wendy's every day. You're not going to keep the weight off if you go to Burger King every day. You're not going to keep the weight off if you go to Taco Bell every day. Okay? I mean, get real. And if you have to have fast food, then take my advice, as painful as it may be, do not start any water fast. Just continue to visit the fast food joints. I don't care whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken or Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's or, you fill in the blank. Because you're not going to lose weight. And if you happen to lose a few pounds, you're not going to keep it off. Okay? Someone said to me, what do you do about the hunger pains? How do you overcome the need to want to eat? That's a personal challenge. It's not easy. I tell people go on a water fast and lose weight, and their very first reaction is, oh, hell, anybody cannot eat and lose weight. That's easy. Oh, no, it's not easy. You have your spouse, your coworkers, your family, your friends, who all look at you kind of weird, and it's like, you're not eating food? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Are you trying to starve yourself? You have to overcome all that. And let's assume you overcome all that. Okay? Then you've got to overcome the psychological part that says, I'm hungry. I need to eat. That's your body saying, I need to eat something. That's when you literally crave eating. You crave food. I don't care what it is, nuts or steak or ice cream or pizza, or you crave, it's as though you're starving your body mentally and it's trying to force you to eat. I mean, it's a psychological game, and you have to succeed. You have to win. You have to resist the temptation to eat. You have to. And so when people say, oh, water fasting is easy, all you do is you don't eat. That's easy. That's a piece of cake. I mean, anybody can do that, right? Well, you know, you and I both know it's not that easy. I woke up today. I felt shitty all day. I felt weak, tired. I didn't sleep good last night. And, I've been on I've been on my water fast now for 17 weeks on my current fast. Now I have lost a considerable amount of weight, but my body still tells me, you should eat. You know, and why is your body telling you that? It's telling you that because it doesn't want to burn fat for fuel. I mean, I'm up, believe it or not, okay? Believe it or not, I'm up a half pound today. I swear to you, I did not eat a donut. I did not eat a pizza. I did not eat a Burger King Whopper. I haven't had a Wendy's burger, and I'm up a half pound. That's your body resisting losing weight. Okay, that's your body saying, I don't care if you don't eat, you're not going to lose weight. I'll somehow cause you to gain weight. I mean, it kind of defies logic. So, again, and I can't stress this enough, I had a shitty day today. I didn't sleep good last night. I didn't feel good all today. Low energy. Just didn't feel that great. So, again, and I can't overemphasize this, for those 90 plus of you on your water fast, you're going to have days where you don't feel great. You're going to have days where you're tired. You're going to have days where you don't sleep well. Your body is going to resist this. Because one thing that I have found on the water fast that I've conducted on myself is your body doesn't like to burn fat for fuel. Your body would much rather you just shove food in your mouth and feed it. But you will get through it, and I will get through it. Now, I just had some blood work done, and I'm not going to bore you with the results today. I'll probably do it on Monday, because right now I'm trying to decide whether I should end my current water fast for a week or 2 or 3 and resume my goal, start a new water fast and get dropped down to 198 and hopefully 188. And so that's the choice I have to make, and I'm going to make it this weekend. And it's not an easy decision because I'll share with you some of my thought process. And my thought process, I don't know about you, but I hate week 1 because week 1 you get no food, no coffee, no tea, no water. You get no liquids at all. Week 1 is hell week for me. I hate week 1 of my own water fast. Okay? So, do I really want to stop my current water fast and restart and go back to week 1, day 1? That's a big decision for me. That's one I'm going to make this weekend, and I'll probably share my decision with you on Monday. But, oh yeah, I mean, when people say water fasting is easy, you just don't eat. I love the comments like that. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how hard it is. They have no concept. Okay, and I've been at this now 17 weeks on my current water fast. Now, I've lost what I consider to be a considerable amount of weight, but I've still got a fair amount of weight that I want to lose, that I will lose. It takes persistence, dedication, and ultimately it takes you answering one single question. Are you worth it? Are you really, honest to God, worth it? Are you worth losing 100 or 200 pounds and being thin? Are you worth it? Do you want it? How bad do you want it? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Again, is it easy? Oh, hell no, it's not easy. No, no, no. But I can tell you this, as someone that started at 315 pounds, I never turned down an MRI from my doctors. I've always done the blood work. I've never said no to a CAT scan. I've never said no to any doctor, and I didn't lose weight. Never. And woke up one day and said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I've spent $500,000 in medical benefits. I'm not getting better. I'll figure it out myself. And that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I encourage you to do. Do you think carrying around all of the fat that you have inside your belly is healthy for you? Because if you honest to God think that, take my advice, go order 3 pizzas extra large with extra toppings and just pig out. Because there is something called death by food. You're eating yourself to death. And if you want a double wide casket when you pass on, that's entirely free will. That's your choice. Okay. I, however, I'm now 67 years old. I do not want a double wide casket. As a matter of fact, I want to be skinny. Being skinny is the most important thing in my life right now, and overcoming some of my medical conditions. Because, the doctors can't seem to do it. So that leaves me. And I've often said on this channel, are you a tree? Because if you don't like your current situation, you need to get away from the BMW disorder. Y'all know the BMW disorder, don't you? You bitch, you moan, and you whine. BMW. But you never do anything about your situation. I don't care if you need a place to live. I don't care if you need money. I don't care if you're unemployed. I don't care if you have health issues. You need to wake up, look in the mirror, and the person looking back at you is the only person that's going to help you. If you, honest to God, are serious about solving your health issues, it is you that are going to do it. It is not necessarily your doctor. It is not necessarily anyone that he or she refers you to. So I've said enough for today. I'm up a half pound. I'm not really surprised. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not. As I said, this 220 to 230 range, my body seems to be resisting here. And let me assess the data and figure out what I'm going to do. And I will let you know on Monday. Do let me hear a comment from you, a question. Leave me a post, and I will answer them. I promise you. But is water fasting easy? No. People look at you incredibly weird. I don't care whether it's your spouse, your family member, your coworker. You're not eating food? Really? Um, and then you've got the psychological, you've got your body that resists you all the way also. I mean, it's quite a challenge, and I'm so proud of you 90 plus people who have taken up the challenge. Let's try and get 8 to 10 more people to sign up for your own water fast. That would just make my day. I mean, that's the goal of this channel. I don't want 1 million people doing a water fast. I want 100 people to do a water fast. I want you to prove to you, because you don't need to prove it to me, because I've already proven it to myself, that water fasting works. And that's all I've got for today. Happy Friday. It is April the 8th. I just had a birthday. I just bought a bicycle, as you know. Almost ran into a tree. It's been 5 decades since I've been on a bike. I didn't buy a 20 speed or a 10 speed. I didn't even buy a 3 speed. I bought a bike that you had to pump, that you had to pedal in order to go. And I did that on purpose. I don't want it to be easy when I go bike riding. I want to have to pump the pedals. Why would I want to do that? Because I want to get the blood circulating in the legs and the feet. Okay, I don't want it to be easy. I'm fat. Okay? At least I'm not obese now. And so I bought a nice bike, $75. I mean, I went to the box stores, the Academies, the Walmarts, the pick your store, and they ranged anywhere from a couple hundred to $1,000. And I'm like, people have lost their minds. All I want is a bicycle. I don't want 25 speeds. I don't want it to be a mountain bike or a street bike. I want a normal bike that you have to pedal. I don't want it easy. And so I finally found one, bought it for $75, and I love it. It's not the fanciest, it's not the most attractive, but it works. I mean, I even had a neighbor say to me, he said, I've seen you ride your bike, because I try to go around the block once a day just to see if I could make it. The first few days I couldn't even make it around the block without stopping. Today and the past couple of days it's been extremely windy, so I haven't, like today, I didn't even try to go around the block. It's just been too windy. I mean, when you have winds of 30, 40 miles an hour, that's just too windy for a old fart like me to be on a bike. But I'll probably get out there Saturday or Sunday and go around the block and see how far I can get. My goal, and you should have these short-term or intermediate goals if you choose to buy a bike. My goal is to ride all the way around the block one time without stopping. Can I do it? Sure, I can do it. When will I do it? I don't know. I'll let you know. But I'll do it. It's kind of like the weight loss thing. At 315 pounds, I'll get this figured out, and so will you. It's not easy. It's not a piece of cake. You've got a lot of resistance to overcome. You've got a lot of people that are going to kind of look at you strange. Have you lost your mind? And that's fine. But no, it's not a piece of cake. It's not a cakewalk. How do you overcome hunger, the hunger pains? Get a hobby. Learn how to sing. Go for walks. Get your mind off food. That's the way you overcome the hunger pains. Because it's very easy to cheat, especially if you've got cookies and donuts laying around and pie and cake and, name your sin. But you can do this. You are doing this. You are to be congratulated. And as you well know, it's not easy. It's very challenging, and especially when you make this stuff up as you go. I mean, because there's no rule books in what I'm doing. At week 16, at week 17, I've had people say you're permanently injuring your body, you're going to die, you have a death wish. No, I have a wish to be skinny, and so do you. And in 2022, we are going to meet that goal. We're going to meet our weight goals. And we're going to not only touch, I'm not only going to touch 198 and hopefully 188, you and I together are going to learn how to keep the weight off. And it's not going to be easy. If you think you're going to pop a pill in your mouth and keep the weight off, go buy a chocolate cake and eat it, because it's not going to happen. Okay, this is not easy. You have to be dedicated. You have to want it. You have to do things that you've never done before to get results that you've never achieved before. Always remember that. So I'll let you know what I'm going to do on Monday. I always like to end my show with the saying. People love my sayings. One day, I would love to say, I used to have diabetes. One day, I would love to be able to say to you, I used to have diabetes. Now, I've got to tell you, my high on diabetes, my A1C, was either 12.5 or 13.5. My last lab work, excluding the current one, I cut that almost in half, down to 6.5. And when you get into the 5s, you no longer have diabetes, for you diabetics. So I'm going to get there. And I so appreciate you viewing my videos, leaving comments, clicking the subscribe button and clicking the bell icon, clicking the word all. That way you'll get all of my updates when I update my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are important to me. And frankly, I don't care how you do it, lose the weight. You can go pay for a gym membership if that's your thing. You can go give Jenny Craig a Nutrisystem and Ideal Protein your money and buy the prepackaged foods. Join Weight Watchers. I don't care how you do it, lose the weight. You're too fat. I've got somebody over 500 pounds that watches my channel. He has chosen the vegan diet, and he's already lost 200 pounds. Okay, you don't have to do Thomas's water fast. You could do a vegan diet if you wanted. Do what works for you, but remember my challenge. Lose the weight. So that's my challenge to you. I'll talk to you on Monday. Be healthy, be strong, don't cheat. And I so appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll share my lab results and some comments and answer some questions that you've asked me on Monday. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Make it a great weekend.